What's going on, people? Ain't nobody in here. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I'm sitting here watching Steve Lookner, Base Lookner's coronavirus coverage. He's like getting 5,000 people watching it. You know, it's this big thing. This virus. Thinking about getting me a couple masks. I swear to God, I'm gonna get me a couple masks. See if anybody comes in here, or somebody will come in. I like talking to myself anyway. Where's my stream? Southeast Dusty. What's going on, man? Last week, Wilder needed that. Yeah, he needed that ass whipping. He definitely needed that ass whipping. I'm glad he got it. Lord have mercy. It beat the smoke off that boy, man. Lord is gracious. Beating his eardrum off, man. God damn. Busting earlobes and all that. Sick. It's sick. Hotep, you're full of poo. Poo-poo. HRE, thanks for coming in. Damn, my hairline going back a little bit. God damn, what the hell? You know what I mean? I got a new barber, man. You know what I'm saying? But let me get into this race realism. With a lot of you folks get on. Well, not everybody, but some of the followers are coming in. That like to talk about that. Somebody had I think it was Ryan Dawson had put a picture of in Japan where somebody put a purse. Somebody had lost a purse and somebody just put it at, I guess if they lose stuff, they'll just drop it off at, somebody will pick it up and drop it off at the Japan police station, right? And, everybody was going in that's because they're an ethno state. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, Lord have mercy. This is what they were saying. They were saying because people lost an item of, purse, money, whatever, and they put it at the police station. That's because, Japan has this culture of honor and it's an ethno state, and that's why, once you bring in immigrants and people from the third world, I'm like, whatever, man. But the thing is, this happened to me recently. I was shopping at Target, and I had my wallet in my hand, right? I got my wallet. I took my wallet out to pay, right? And I took it. I had it here, and the lever. I mean, where you put the where they have the pay thing at Target, where you pay at the register. I put my hand there, right? Like when I was taking my card out of my wallet. So when I put my hand there was a wallet there. And it looked just like mine. So I'm like, hold up, man. I'm like, what the hell happened here? I thought for a second, I was like, how did I put my wallet back? Because I think I had put it out there and put it back. And I was like, what the hell? And I realized it wasn't my wallet. I'm like, this isn't my wallet. I was like, here. Hey, cashier, this isn't my wallet. I don't know who this is. He's like, this isn't yours? I was like, no, I got my wallet in my hand, right? No, matter of fact, it went this way. I went there. Before I brought my wallet out, the wallet was up there. I had thought I had put it out already. That's why I grabbed it. Then I realized that's not my wallet. Because I gave it to the cashier. But according to y'all, the people that just scream race realism and all this stuff, that doesn't just happen in America. Like, I think y'all that scream this race realism stuff, like, I don't think some of y'all go outside and you don't interact with other people. Now that's perfectly your right to do that. But I'm saying, like, America isn't as bad as y'all say it is. Like, y'all swear that, like, fucking people are just, this is some third world violence at every corner of America. Like, come the fuck on, man, with y'all bullshit, man. Just stop, man. What up, Chad? But listen, that's what I'm like, come on, man. And, like, people are actually acting like this never happened. Like, you hear stories all the time. Somebody found a bag of money and they hand it right back to the bank or whatever. They hand it back whoever. And you read them on Twitter all the time. People do that all the time. You know, that's like, I don't know. And then on top of that, and I'm gonna talk about this a little bit. I'm gonna get off this topic. On top of that, y'all scream about, you know, that sort of thing, but when our president says we're taking the oil from Syria, nobody says a thing. Nobody's up in arms about it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Nobody says nothing. It's hey man, it's cool. How can you sit there and scream about the culture this and culture that when you're advocating stealing from another sovereign nation? That's bullshit, and y'all know it. The reason Japan is where there is because they have an honorable system. They're more honorable people. America is about getting green, getting paper, and that's it. Screwing over anybody you can to get that paper, and that's all it's about. Y'all trying to make it America something where it's not. Talking about the white nations and like America was never that. Like, stop it. It had the indigenous people had to damn near be genocided, right? Then you had a mass of immigrants come over. You know, you had Asians, you had black. I don't know where this was. I don't know. I think your solution to some of the problems that we have is, I don't know, it's a knee-jerk solution, I think. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm off of that. Like, I just don't think we're as bad as, like, y'all say we are. Like, y'all act like this is, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think y'all look at the crime stats. Now, if you look at America, the crime is concentrated in certain areas. We all know where the area. Baltimore, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But America is pretty much cool. Like, you're not going outside. I don't know where y'all live at, maybe. Maybe that's where y'all live at, but I'm not going outside getting jacked. Y'all act like that's how you get, okay, but how about Europe? I don't live in Europe, man. That's a different problem. Like, you keep, like, and that's one thing, like, a lot of people, I don't know where HRA, I think you might be from Europe, but a lot of people talk about this Europe thing. You haven't even been there. You haven't seen it. You just want to cry about, like, oh my, what's happening in France? Like, fuck France. Like, what the fuck? Like, who gives a fuck about fucking France? Like, how Paris ain't the same. Like, y'all slandered France from as long as I can remember, I heard France jokes. Now in 2019, 2018, 2020, oh, poor France. They're getting overrun by people from the third world. Why? I'm like, who gives a fuck, man? Y'all can't be serious. Stop. Just stop, man. Just stop. Y'all know who's and the thing is, y'all know who's forcing the immigration. Like, should immigration be like in in more precise manner? Yes. Should it be done like to so it helps everybody? Like you can't immigrate so many people that it's going to hurt the natives that are there now, right? But in cases like America, like I think Scott Greer and them were complaining about, Trump he's trying to talk with India because he's trying to get more, I'm sorry, I'm not reading I'm just going on the tangent here. He's trying to get more Indians to come over here because they need their tech resource, people to work in tech. And they're trying to say, let me get my thoughts. They're crying about it because, they're going to be here. And then their next generation, they're going to vote Democrat. I'm like, oh, here we go. Get this shit, man. Like, first of all, I don't know how that they vote all like that. Like, they're, like, how many vote. But we need that tech, that supply of tech. Y'all might say, like, some people are trying to say they give them cheaper money. Like, I know the outsourcing, yes. But the Indians, the immigrant Indians and Indian Americans that are here, they're getting paid money. They're not getting paid less than market value. They're getting money, man. Like, I didn't know where that came from. And what Scott and them were crying about, because they're like, oh, our future managers are going to be, what do you call them, Brahmin and whatever. I'm like, they do vote Dems. Well, that's what you're missing what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to bring them over to the Republican side. You can't just give up and be like, oh, they're going to vote Democrat and that's it. Y'all can't be, and like, y'all can't just be like thinking Republicans is just going to be NASCAR people and that's it. Like, you're going to lose that. You have to expand your base. This is what, like, a lot of the stuff is above your pay grade. The future of the world has already been bought. They've been planning this immigration stuff for decades, centuries probably. You got to adjust accordingly. And that's what Trump is trying to do. Like, these companies can't survive without those people working here. You don't want to admit that. They can't fill enough. Like, the American people, you might say they're not trained or whatever, or to say they're not smart enough, but they need these immigrants over here to work at these jobs. And that's it. But anyway, let me get off that. Thanks, Chad, for the donation. What did he say? Oh, shout out my favorite uncle. Bernie HRE, Hotep, will America be better or worse when whites become a minority? Would France, England, Poland be better if they were non-European majorities? I can't speak for European, but America, saying that whites are going to be the minority is like, first of all, that's double speak here. Because they're still going to be the largest group of people. Just to say, like, there's going to be so many non-whites, there's going to be more non-whites than whites, but the whites are still going to be the largest ethnic group. And on top of that, like, there's a lot of Hispanics that just are white, really, or go with white. Like, come on, man. I don't know about that. I don't know how it's going to be. It's not... The same power structure is still going to be in place. It's not like in England, like all of a sudden, like it's still the same power structure. I don't think it's not going to be any different than it is, to be honest with you. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Like, I think y'all have to understand, when they come out with these, these magazines and Time magazines and saying this is what, the typical Americans are going to look like in 2050, 2075. And I mean, that's to scare y'all. and you're falling for it. The redacted are still going to run it. Like, and that's what I'm saying. In Europe is a different dynamic. Like you said, because, Poland has been traditionally Poland. And Poland doesn't even mess with them. They really stopped that. But France, I don't give a damn about no goddamn France. And neither do you. Stop it. Who gives a damn if France falls? Or England falls? The UK falls? Oh, what? They get what they asked for. The power and unity of race and ethnic nationalism. Sure. But that's not America. That's not American thing. It just isn't. Dinesh is a conservative, right? And that's why Trump is trying to get more of them involved. And another thing, and to be honest, y'all gripe about Islam and Muslims immigration. The Indians are way tougher on them than y'all ever thought of being. To be honest, listen. Yo, I swear to God, when I work in the tech field, right? I used to work in help desk, and there's one developer. He was from India, right? And I talked to him a long time, man. He was good friends with mine. When I first started talking to him, how he talked about Islam and Muslim, I was like, whoa, man! Like, you couldn't say that stuff. This was back in this was like '01. He was like, yo, they would really he was really going in on it. I'm like, man, cut him with some slack. He's like, nah, but like he would say, I'm not going to say it online, but he would say some crazy stuff. They were way tougher on that than than the conservatives are. Let's be real. And this is like y'all don't even know who y'all talking to. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. This is wild. But anyway, I'm going to get to Bernie. Bernie won Nevada. 27 in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Bernie won Nevada. And, man, I don't know what they're going to do with Bernie. They might try to stop him at all costs. He better watch out. I hope they don't try to rough him up or anything like that. But it seemed like mainstream media, there were people who were sighing like, oh, it looks like Bernie. I'm like, is this real? Like, I can't believe that the mainstream media, like just from the clips I see, when they're talking about Bernie, they really don't want him in. They really don't want the DNC. The DNC doesn't want him to win. Now, I think he has a shot to beat Trump if everything goes right. It's going to be close. It will definitely be close. It'll definitely be a lot closer than 2016. Bernie has a real following out here. Trump has said it. He said the whole thing. Now, what I think Trump is going to rely on, he's just going to push, hey, man, this is capitalism versus socialism. Y'all got to vote for me. And I think he's going to get the Never Trumpers to get off their horse. But, man, I'm telling you, don't sleep on Bernie. Do not sleep on Bernie. I don't think these young folks are as afraid of communism and socialism as y'all are, as people that are older. I'm telling you, like, I think Trump should try to do something with student loans, or get the government out of student loans so he can bring the price of college down. Them being them being in the loan business has the colleges, they just price went up because they're going to get that money, so it's screwed up the pricing. So it's like they're under pressure. These kids that have all these big ass student loans are under pressure. That's why Bernie is appealing to them. He'll get slaughtered. I don't know about that, man. I don't see that, man. I just don't see it. Because I think he can put. He probably can Michigan in play. Pennsylvania in play. Trump has to be on his A game. Now, they still might tell Bernie hey, why don't you take AOC as your vice president? And that's going to screw everything, right? I'm saying, if Bernie doesn't really screw up his vice president pick, because that could screw him too. They might make him pick a certain person or something like that. But I don't think it's going to get that far. I really think the DNC is going to be a broker convention. They're going to try to pull it from him, in my opinion. So we better watch out for Bernie. Nah. AIPAC said that we got to stop Bernie at all costs. That's what AIPAC says. So that wing of the redacted is not messing with Bernie at all. Now he's Ryan Dawson has a great video of Bernie to the woodshed. I don't think he has it published anymore. I think he got to be a Patreon, or y'all should hit him up and tell him to put it public. But it's he says he's for peace in Palestine and shit like that, but he ain't gonna do nothing about that. Now, will he try to withhold excuse me. Will he try to withhold funds to them? Maybe. But he's voted for a lot of stuff. He's not as progressive as I think people think he is. Yeah, I seen. I didn't watch that video. He interviewed Nick, but I don't know. I'm not too impressed with Nick, to be honest. I'm just not. I think that trolling thing, man. I just don't think. Not trolling. Just trying to be a cringe lord. What do you call it? An edge lord. I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself a libertarian. I don't know, maybe on some stuff. But yeah, the media doesn't want Bernie either. Silver and gold. Maybe that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But I don't know what's going to happen, man. Shit, the coronavirus might stop everything. Not that it's killing a whole bunch of people, but it looks like it's slowing up manufacture. I follow somebody on Instagram. They sell phones. They work at a T-Mobile or some shit. They running out of iPhones, man. No shipment. That's wild. That's really wild. But what's going to happen to the Bernie? If they take it from Bernie again, what's going to happen to the Democratic Party? I don't know. He's going to get snuffed if Obama doesn't endorse him. I don't think Obama holds that much weight as he used to. In 2016, maybe, but now, I don't know. Black people all over the place. I seen everybody except Buttigieg. But I seen people going up for Bloomberg. It seems like he gained the most. The old heads are with Biden, right? The feminist women are with Warren. And Sanders has the black leftists. Reaction PR, what up, man? A silver Hotep been told you bar. Remember Hotep Con, May 1st. You could join the Patreon, join the Hotep chat. I'll be in there. I'm going down to DC. Where's the convention at this year? Where is it? Is it in Michigan? Where's the Democratic convention? Milwaukee? Shit. Listen. If you're a grifter, get to Milwaukee. Because if they take it from Bernie, Milwaukee's going to be in riot mode. I swear to God. Listen, when they were in Philly in 2016, there was a bunch of popping shit off, man. There was some mad fights and squabbles, man. I seen a Bernie bro. They hopped on one Hillary supporter. I swear to God. They hopped on him. Like, you took it from us. And they were like, don't do it, man. They had to break it up and everything. Milwaukee will be on fire if they take it from Bernie. Drew, what up, man? Canadian, whatever, $13.99. Thanks for the donation. Love listening. Please love some NBA from a fan in Raptorland. Yo, man, the Raptors, man. I still think they might have a shot to get back to the finals, man. They got a good team, man. Even without Kawhi. It'll be tough for Milwaukee, but I think they'll get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Sixers, man, are done. It looks like Simmons is going to be out for a while. He's probably going to be out for the season, probably. Hurt his back. It's just been a fucked up year for Sixers fans. It's just. I tell you what, man. Fire Brett Brown. What about that guy, that flat earther winning the rocket, man? Killed himself, man. Died. Yeah, listen, right? I was going undercover, right? I went down there. I went down to the outside the Wells Fargo Center, right? And I was just talking and listening, and they had a prayer, and I joined forces. I didn't tell anybody I was voting for Trump. I didn't tell anybody, right? But this one guy, he was trying to see if who I was going to vote for. Since Hillary got it, I was like, man, I don't know. I don't think I can vote for Hillary. He's like, man, what are we gonna do? We got to vote for her, right? I was like, I ain't saying anything. I didn't want to get hopped on. I just said, I don't know. I can't vote for Hillary. That's all I said. But they're really they're about it. I'm telling y'all. they're really I don't know. I don't know how much. Let's see. They just have the biggest wave. There's nobody that in the center that everybody the center Democrats can get behind. They all have flaws, and Bloomberg is trying to buy his way in, but we'll see. Man, the Sixers just need a new coach. They can win with those two. They just need a new coach. They're not Simmons and Embiid ain't the problem. Yeah. I told you, yeah, they're not fucking around, man. Hell of third. Yeah, the Bernie supporter that hopped on the Black Lives Matter guy wearing that shirt. They with it. don't think these. That's what I'm trying to tell people about these leftists, man. Don't sleep on them, man. They're violent, man. They're very violent. They will not be afraid to throw hands. I've seen it. We just seen it last week. He trying to tell him, how you gonna tell a black man what is racist or not to them? Having Black Guns Matter on there. Like, come on, man. He hopped on him though, had him all pinned the hell up. Yo, this has been the worst Black History Month of all time. Oh, my bad, Ajeen. I'm sorry my forehead is like that. Hold on, let me fix my camera, I guess. Or hold my head up. Let me talk about that. What was I going to talk about? Damn. What was I talking about? Not Bernie. We've done Bernie. Damn, what was I about to say? Well, I'll just go in the Russian Turk, man. Listen. Turkey, I don't know what the hell Erdogan is doing, man. I'm just like, he needs to chill out, man. And because Vlad and them, because I think they fired at one of the Russian pilots the other day. Now, remember, a few years ago, they brought a Russian pilot down. Turkey did. You know, Russia got a little bit of revenge, got a little bit get back. But Turkey, man, listen, the SAA has been fighting since Obama was in office. You know, worst Black History Month. Yeah, that was just another example of the worst Black History Month. That Bernie supporter getting pinned up. Wilder just got his behind whooped. We need to stop Black History Month. I would like it to be abolished, to be honest with you. You know, it's more, I don't know, it's more propaganda, to be honest. It's like they're really trying to I don't know. It's not worth it. It should be abolished. Reaction PR, what up, man? You know, Black Americans is American history. To be honest, that's all it is. You know, I don't know why you would have it. I mean, I know why you would, to create division, but it's not necessary anymore. I don't think. We can be celebrated just along with everybody else, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough adjustment, but I think that's the best course of action. Reaction PR, thanks, man, for donation. All good, chilling in South Carolina for 3 weeks. Are you going to be there for when they do the vote? My girl was talking about going down South Carolina for vacation. I never like vacation. I always drove through it. When I was in the Air Force, I was stationed in Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta, in Warner Robins, Georgia. And sometimes I used to drive home for the weekend. I had a 3-day weekend. I would drive up and drive home. You know, I'd drive back and forth. Sometimes all the way up Pennsylvania. Oh, Snoop, man. They got Snoop nuts, man. They cut Snoop's nuts off. Yo, I have never seen anything like it, man. They got Snoop, man, he's embarrassing, man. They got him apologizing to everybody, man. Just everybody. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. There, this is better. Okay. Warner Robins has 1,000 Waffle Houses. Listen. Checkers. What was it? Checkers? We used to go to Checkers all the time, man. We used to go to Checkers all the time, man. I remember them days, man. Yeah, Snoop is done for, man. Dave threatened him. Got him apologize on Jada Pinkett Smith show. Jada Pinkett gonna bring her ass in it like she was part of like one thing I'll give it to black women, they stick together. Black men don't, but black women will. You know, you attack one black woman, you attack them all, as you can see. You know, well, I mean, a lot of them said Gail was wrong, but you see how they formed up like Voltron on that shit, right? Man, Checkers. I wish I had some Checkers right now. I swear to God, that was the best thing out of that place, man. Checkers. I remember we used to go to Macon, Georgia. There was this hole in the wall strip club, man. Wild, man. It was just I could tell you some stories about Georgia, man. I remember one time, where was it? We went to some club in Macon. These jokers, I fell asleep on the couch. These jokers left me. I had to get a taxi all the way to the base. That was like, it was at least an hour. It was a long ass taxi ride, man. It was wild, man. Damn. Mateo, what up, man? I've been waiting for Mateo to come his ass on. Mateo, who you voting for? Bernie or Trump? Checkers this May. From where? They coming to Pennsylvania? Oh, you're doing some training in Charleston. Yeah, that's where she was looking at. You know, I guess Charleston's like a good vacation place. Man, you must got it sweet. You're doing some training in Charleston, South Carolina? Shit. You got sweet couple weeks then. Outside the training now. Oh, in Maryland, you can Checkers. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, men don't stick together, period. And that's a mistake we men make. Men need to stick together because, as you can see, the propaganda is against this now. Against everyone, every man. You know, it's a shame. I don't like if I had two sons, I don't know what I would tell them. But I got two daughters, so I'm like. Now I'm like, y'all better get it together. It's all in your. I mean, everything's being pushed towards women, and it looks like it's going to be that way for a while. Tune in, drop out. Thanks for a donation, man. $25. Bernie will inadvertently be great for Bitcoin. He'll create panic in the stock markets, and Bitcoin will be a store of value while the markets settle into the reality of a socialist president. Keep that in mind if Bernie wins. I'm not saying he will, or I'm not saying I'm cheering for it. I'm saying it's going to be close. You know, Trump has to run a good campaign, which he is. Like, he's already campaigning now. He's in campaign mode. Mateo, I don't understand what you're saying. Do you think he's got flappers down? What are you talking about, flappers? What is flappers? Is Weinstein going to beat the case? I think he is. Are they still deadlocked? Yeah, man. Weinstein, I want him to get off because, you know what? First off, like, they were giving up listen, it was pay to play. Or play to pay, pay to play, pay to play. He was giving up them good movie roles, and they was giving up that thing. Now, there was a couple ones, like the one that had that she had him on audio. It sounded creepy. He was begging and all this other nut ass. But who's Adam Kokesh? I don't know who you talking about, Mateo. God damn it. But I just want to know, was the fappening, was that all the why did that happen? Because that had to have been Weinstein's stuff. Like, they used Weinstein to kick off the Me Too movement. So maybe he has to pay. Maybe they're just going through the motions, because I don't see them, you know, I don't see them throwing him in jail. I don't know. Is Adam does he do does he have a YouTube channel? Oh no, I don't know this guy. Sorry. Oh, he is running for president. Oh my gosh, Mateo, I didn't know this. Finally free. Damn, how am I going to do this? Hold on. I got to work on my setup again. I haven't streamed in so long. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence, that definitely was his collection. That definitely was him. And that was a lot of stuff. Like, somebody, I saw a GIF on 4chan about the Jennifer Lawrence thing. That was wild. There was some I didn't even see. I'm like, whoa. Oh, he was an E-celeb. Okay, in the Ron Paul days. Okay. Oh my gosh, sorry. Yeah, so we'll see if he gets off. Warren created a fake barbershop. Oh my God. Warren tore Bloomberg to pieces. But she's so outrageous on her policies. Like, she's for transgender women competing against regular women and all this crazy stuff. Like, she's too far out there, man. Like, why can't we have Tulsi and Yang? Yang, man, he got on CNN, didn't miss a beat. Didn't miss a beat. Oh, she had 50 picks. I didn't know that it was that many. I seen a few, but she was going all out in those picks. I'm like, God damn, Jennifer. Wow. Whoa. She, let me stop. Let me stop. Yeah, Yang grifted his way to CNN. But I think the people like Yang. I think he's like, I don't know. He's like, if the people knew him more, I think he would did better. Like he just kind of popped on the scene. We'll see if he runs again in the next few years. See what happens. Kathy Zhu, but didn't she? I think she posted revenge porn. That's a no-no. In 2020, it's no-no. They're not playing with that. That once again, me too. Like I thought she said she wasn't going to run for Senate anymore. She was going to take it to the convention. She been said that. She said she's taking it all the way home. I don't mind her being in it. I'd vote for Tulsi over all of them. Even though they're not. Even though she's not great on immigration and other things. My point of immigration, like illegal immigration, stop. But the Chamber of Commerce is needs people. The Chamber of Commerce works with all these companies, and the companies say, "Hey, man, we need some cheap labor." So I'm like, what that wall is going to do is going to make it more orderly. They're still coming. They're still coming. I swear to God. Like Obama was deporting them faster. God damn. Tulsi is CFR. What's that? Council for Foreign Relations. Everybody's foreign policy sucks. Every last one of them. This is what I can't stand. And like, you don't really have a choice. Like Americans don't have a control of their foreign policy. It's all in the hands of, Riyadh and Tel Aviv, London, whatever. It's out of our hands. Yeah, they want slavery. So that's where I think the wall is going to come into play. It'll force them to come through specific areas, or just use the main entrance, and they'll apply and they'll send them on their way. Yeah, you can come in America, but you gotta go to Michigan and work for this company. We got a job for you all lined up. That is crazy. That's wild. Which is worse? Hot sauce in your purse or or a fake barbershop? Yo, they got it looked like they had an office and they said, let's make it a barbershop. This guy was cutting hair in a suit and tie. He had his tie on and he was cutting hair. Fucking done. They had all types of nut shit on there, man. My gosh. My gosh. Vice is saying it's a real barbershop. Hold on, is this? Let me make sure I got the right. Yeah, here we go. You know, this. Look at this stuff, man. They're trying to say, what is Vice saying? Oh, they're trying to say the guy who said there were just left the barbershop and everyone was talking about Elizabeth Warren. He's saying it took place in New York. A few photos of him campaigning in barbershops in other parts of the country, including one that had various sports jerseys representing different teams hanging on the wall. That's the one thing. But this barbershop isn't. This is not a barbershop. I'm sorry. This was a photo op. Nobody's barbershop would look like this, man. Fucking sick, man. So Vice said they confirmed the existence of two barbershops in the hair salon, including the one questioned for the jerseys on the wall. What's the name of the barbershop? The three barbershops Vice News called didn't answer, but a part owner of the hair salon answered a phone call to a listed number of the business. What's the name of the barbershop? Real locations. So they're saying this is a real barbershop. I don't know, man. That's crazy. I'm not gonna play this because it's on YouTube. You know, they might just try and get funny. But I don't know who goes. Is this guy a barber? So this guy cuts hair. I never seen anybody cut hair in a tie. Never in my life. He don't even have the barber joint to cover his clothes. You know, you know you cut hair. You got the whole thing on. Come on, man. That's not a come on. that's Yo, man, stop it. They need to stop, man. I don't know, man. That looks funny to me, man. That really looks funny to me. That really looks funny to me. Mattel, you giving up on Sixers? Well, of course you have. They're done though. New Looks Barbers, that's the name of it. I don't know, man. Like, is that guy a barber? I don't know. Oh wait, is oh stop it, man. Stop it, man. That wasn't a barber chair? Oh my gosh, man. I'm done, man. No, that's a chair, man. That's a chair. Stop it, man. That's a chair, isn't it? I, I don't know, man. That looks like a regular office chair. Wait, hold on. I gotta put this shit, man. Look at this guy. Oh, I'm done. Yo, my gosh. I'm crying. Yo, people were killing it, man. No, that's a barber chair. That's a barber chair. It might be like I never been to South Carolina. Well, I've drove through it, but I never hung out there. Maybe that's just I don't know. Maybe that's how they get down. That thing looks suspect to me. Like I want to who owns this barbershop? They need to come on Twitter and explain themselves. But my thing, he's not nobody. He doesn't even have his barber stuff on. Where's his barber John? That's insane, man. So they're saying it's. I don't know, man. We need the name of this barbershop. That's what we need. Vice. That did somebody say the name of it in the chat? That might be a cheap barber chair, man. It might not be like I don't know. If y'all can see the barbershop I go to, it's wild that they putting DVD covers on the wall. Like, come on, man. Fucking dying. I'm no more good, man. I'm no more good. I'm no more good. I'm no more good. But anyway, thanks for everybody coming on. Thanks for donations. I appreciate all the donations. I've been on an hour. I got to get out of here. What else is going on? Did I miss anything? Well, we'll see about the virus outbreak. Hope it don't get bad. Anybody know where I can get some masks? Donate to my Patreon so I can buy some masks for my family. I plan on being at Hotep Con, right? So if you want to go Hotep Con, get in touch with Hotep Jesus on Twitter. Here's a shirt for all the a store for the shirts. Shout out to everybody that donated. Shout out Mateo, Harry Henderson, Big PP, HRE, White Man. Shout out to the White Man. Home Depot, make sure they're not made in China. I guess I'll have to look. Matter of fact, I think the yellow vest I got is made in China. I think I took it upstairs, but yeah, it's the yellow vest. It came from China as well. Oh yeah, I did see Mayor P at Sunday service. Apparently, a 9-year-old came out today in front of Mayor Pete. I don't know. I just don't know. It's wild to me. That's really wild. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming through. Check us out. If you haven't listened to the podcast, what's up, Trisha? Yeah, it is mayhem in there. If you want to join the Hotep Con chat, donate to the Hotep Nation Patreon. Hold on. Let me put the link in there. That's for Hotep Nation. That's for the Hotep Con. Get in line for the tickets. But anyway, P word Republican ticket of 2024. Oh, come on. Don't speak that up. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming on the stream. Peace.